So it's a nice way to have the most fun I know how to have in the world for free. And I highly recommend it to anyone. I love the Autobahn. I love the Nürburgring, and I like going to both. And the best way to do that with horsepower is if you buy a car for the US in Germany, because you can't really rent anything over 110 horsepower from rental companies because they know about us. So if you pick up a car, European delivery, you get a big discount. You get to pick it up in Munich. They treat you like royalty, and you can drop it off in any city in Europe, which is a lot of fun. About the most fun thing you can do on any vacation is do something fun with cars, and Germany is the best place to do that for me. Anytime you have a car with over 300 horsepower, you're not going to get past more than once a day if you're revving it out all the way. So I like to do really long road trips, point to point to point, with no particular plan, and hit up a combination of mountains and highway and tracks. Germany, it's very easy to access tracks. You don't have to sign up 2 months in advance and deal with a bunch of stuff. You can go and pay a small fee to go do one lap if you want. And there are a lot of small track days, and they cost about a third of what they would cost here, so it's pretty practical. The only cost that gets a little out of control is fuel, but recently that's not as bad either. It's about $6 a gallon for premium. It used to be 10. So I've done 7 BMWs, 335, 135, 235, another 135, Z4, M4, and another M4. And last year, I actually kept the M4 registered for 3 months, and I was living there. It was my daily driving vehicle, so I would go get groceries in it instead of going to the racetrack as much, and that was really cool. They just give you an expiration date on the side of the tag that matches when you have to get it out of the European Union by. Also, last year, I got a GT4, which is probably the best car I've driven in Germany, and that was a lot of fun. In about 12 days on the road, I had it to 6 different tracks, or 6 track days, mostly at Nürburgring F1 circuit in the wet and in the dry, the old school Nordschleife, of course, Bilsterberg, and then my second favorite track in the world after the Ring, Spa-Francorchamps, which is a track that you have to go to if you love cars. The GT4 can run with just about anything on track if you're willing to push it, because it's lightweight and has Michelin Pilot Cup 2s. With the BMW, they give you a 5% discount, used to be 7, and you can negotiate another 7, so you get about 12 to 14% off the US sticker. So it covers your cost of the trip, generally, and you have a lot more fun than driving down the street to the dealership, and they effectively pay you for it. I guess for customer loyalty purposes. I don't really know why, because they're definitely leaving money on the table. Porsche, on the other hand, knows that they're going to sell out anyway, so they charge you full price, but they used to charge 3,000 extras. BMW is giving you such a big discount that you can basically sell the car later for the same price used as you bought it for new, if you do it within a year, and if you didn't buy a car that nobody wants. And Porsche, especially the GT cars, everybody wants them, so even though they don't give you a discount, you can also sell it for whatever you paid usually. So it's a nice way to have the most fun I know how to have in the world for free, and I highly recommend it to anyone.